Welcome back, everyone. It's Evan Husa57 here. We are back on Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One. Today, I have another part in the guide for realistic difficulty. We will be doing Mission 3 in Darkness, and I will actually be doing this solo. So I'm going to show you my loadout real quick. In case you guys were wondering, I have not done Mission 2 because it is currently glitched on realistic difficulty. You get stuck at a loading screen and you literally cannot complete the second two parts because you can't get to them. So I recommend that you use the Draken with the thermal sight, extended mag, fast mag, rapid fire, and FMJ. Your secondary weapon can be whatever you want. And then I recommend you use the repulsive armor and emergency reserve. So before you start this, you should be level 20 in the campaign. We're going to go ahead and deploy on this mission because, see, at level 20 you get the multi-core, so you get to use basically all the cores that you have unlocked and upgraded. It's pretty good. Now, some of the cutscenes I will be leaving in the video because they are unskippable. The ones that are skippable, or as soon as I can skip them, I will skip. And hopefully the game will not glitch out on us like it has been doing for me on some of the other missions. Sadly, they really do need to get that fixed. Also, I would highly recommend that you do this co-op. I was planning on doing this co-op with Spartan, but he's since decided to do God knows what. So, we're doing it solo.
No wonder the CIA.
Also, if you have been able to play through all of Mission 2 New World on realistic difficulty, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm trying to figure out if it's just me that's having this problem or if everybody's having this problem. This is going to be a pretty crazy mission, so we're going to go ahead and make sure Firefly Swarm's equipped. We get a micro missile launcher that you can press left on the D-pad in order to pull out that weapon.
Why would the Immortals attack a shantytown?
And you will need that weapon later on.
If sensitive materials fall into the hands of the CDP, it could prove extremely damaging to the Winslow Accord. We're awaiting confirmation on a drone strike, but...
Activity ahead. Stay low.
This is a pretty gruesome cutscene, so we're going to skip it. Plus, we don't really need it there in the first place. First thing you're going to do is back off, engage your tactical HUD or tactical variant of the DNI, and then cast that Firefly Swarm and start to go to work. Now, the reason why we use that Firefly Swarm is because it seeks out enemies all on its own. That is a warlord, which means we have to stay back and deal with him at a distance. You also have reinforcements that'll come from that area, so again, shoot the Firefly Swarm out. You'll see it kind of flying around up there, and then it affects usually up to 5 enemies, and that's why we sit back and we snipe. That's why we take a sniper rifle in the first place. And we'll cast the Firefly Swarm again. That does sometimes happen where you take a bullet and you die. That's why we have the emergency energy reserve. And then we're going to very quickly get behind cover. And just make sure that nobody's in that building. Literally on this difficulty, you take one bullet and you die. Case and point. He shot me before I could shoot him. So at least it reset us to the point that I don't have, well, I haven't used my revive. So now I'm going to try and get that guy before he gets me. Oh, he's seen me. That's entirely uncool. And we're gonna actually use that ability, which is really cool because what it does is it just insta-kills the enemy. It's a Sonic AP ability, which is really awesome. Kinda overpowered, but on this difficulty, you need every advantage that you can get. Now the bad thing is you can't target a Warlord with it, so keep that in mind. The Warlord, for some reason, is not one bullet and you're dead. It doesn't make any sense. I think they did that because he's so strong that if it was a one bullet kill on you, it would make him just impossible to actually fight. So that's kind of a nice thing. We'll switch to the Firefly Swarm so that the Firefly Swarm will distract him while we unload on him with the sniper rifle. Keep an eye on that building, cast Firefly Swarm again. If you want, you can chuck an EMP grenade just to see if anything's out there.
All clear. That was one tough son of a bitch.
Immortals can lay their hands on pretty much any weaponry and gear out there.
Superstorm's winds are gonna hit harder as we move to higher ground. Get ready to plant that bolt driver and hold the fuck on.
This is pretty easy. Just kind of follow the on-screen prompts. So whenever it prompts you to, you use the anchor or bolt driver, whatever the game wants to call it. And you can move through that area with relative ease. For some reason, the flying debris that hits you doesn't hurt you, so that's nice. It just blows you basically off course. And you want to try and get into that window, if at all possible, on your first attempt. Sometimes you can't, just depending on where the wind is. There, it's just weird the way the game is like that sometimes. Now you will want to sit in this building for a second because there's a drone strike inbound and you just want to eliminate these enemy as fast as possible.
Hold position.
Got an accolade for doing that as well, so why not?
These waves are gonna be a problem. Keep
Next
that bolt
part,
driver handy.
have to use the bolt driver again with these waves. This is where things are going to get a little funny, though.
Use your bolt driver.
And see, it actually made me use my bolt driver after the wave had passed. No rhyme or reason to it. It's just glitchy. There's a lot of glitches in this campaign. The very first mission isn't bad. The second mission, though, you can't complete currently on Realistic because it keeps glitching out. Several little things like that that are very, very annoying, but happen way too frequently. Where is that sniper? Oh, now they spawn. And you have your waves that you have to worry about during this fight. 2 snipers. Anchor deployed. Yes, I know my anchor was deployed. Stop glitching on me, game. And the biggest threat at the moment is the snipers. And you have that technical that drives up. Another cast of the Firefly Swarm. Keep an eye up on the top of the roof in case any more snipers do want to spawn. This is where you'll have to be careful and use that bolt driver, at least until you get here. From here, it's just cover to cover. Use the Firefly Swarm if you have it available, use it. Pretty much general rule of thumb. I didn't necessarily need to use it there because I didn't see an enemy. Now that I see an enemy, though, it was actually a good thing that I used it when I did, which goes back to that whole rule of thumb of if it's available, use it. At this point, you can kind of camp the back of this truck, which is really nice because there's an ammo crate there, and it allows you to remove some of the hostiles from play. You can also throw grenades and then resupply with ammo. Watch out, they will throw grenades too, so you know. Something to keep in mind. Cast the Firefly Swarm when you get up here, and then ideally go prone.
Visibility's getting worse.
And you'll see that the Firefly Swarm has started to kill those enemy. You can also press up on the D-pad to then activate your tactical mode, which is kind of like your night vision mode. And we do have to go very slow through this part because there's going to be a lot of enemy, and that one just got me as he ran across the bridge. Sometimes that'll happen. Usually it doesn't happen, but it's, yeah, kind of to be expected. A lot of enemy there, so kind of go cover to cover, use your Firefly Swarm. Another advantage of taking the sniper rifle is the ability to steady your shot. So, like when that boat rocking, you can get those precise shots that you need in order to drop the enemy before they can ever even get a shot on you. Cast Firefly Swarm again. See that Firefly Swarm found that guy over there to the left that was hiding. I'll throw an EMP grenade up there. That definitely lets me know there's enemies up there, so we'll cast the Firefly Swarm again. Should get a good number of them, including that guy that was literally just waiting there to shoot me in the face. Disengage that tactical DNI mode.
I'll use your DNI to extract and delete the intel.
You can do that?
Re-engage regular,
Central database.
and we just have to wait here at this console.
Files secured and redacted. Storm's getting worse. It's pushing a derelict tanker right toward you.
Got it. Thanks, Kane.
I'll take the upper deck. You take the lower. Ready?
This is going to be just a slight bit difficult. You have... Oh, man. Didn't get him. These door breaches, they might take you a try or two. I'm going to try and get all three of them with my cybernetic ability, but I don't know if I'll get them. That's what happened last time, is I didn't get all three of them. So it might take you a try or two to do this. Basically, as soon as your weapon comes up, you can target and cast, and then you go to the cutscene. That's going to be the easiest way to do that part. So we're going to skip the rest of that cutscene. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out on me. I really just want it to let me complete the rest of the mission so I can show you guys this guide without any interference. But, you know, can't have everything, I guess. Re-engage tactical mode and go for a swim.
approaching the comm center. We'll update when we've cleaned house.
Better make it fast. We're already getting word that intel detailing precise weaknesses in our allies' troop strength has been leaked to the CDP. This will inevitably lead to heavy losses on our side. We need to put a lid on this.
Understood.
And you have a mobile armory here, which is another way to refill your ammunition. Not that you've probably used much.
They're onto us. Sending in fireflies.
Moving to first floor. Hostiles above and below. Top floor. Moving to second floor. Bastards have raid shields. Hit them with some frags.
Right on us. Eat this. Fuck with. Moving to third floor. Kane, we're wrapping up our sweep. Warlord, take cover! Get back!
Hendricks, you hit?
No, I got it!
What the hell? Who's shooting?
You guys okay back there?
Agent Kane? I thought I told you to stay up top.
Seemed like you could use some help. Besides, you two made so much noise, every 54i foot soldier's gonna be scrambling to respond. We need to get back on track. We've got to shut down their comms before they figure out what the fuck's going on. Follow me.
After you.
It's locked down. They've routed all comms through a secondary relay.
Can you locate it?
Give me a second. Got it. You should be able to upload the scrambler from there. We'll regroup at the Black Station.
Sounds like a plan. Let's move. So, Kane, what's the plan once we reach the Black Station?
Strike and strip. Your DNI means you guys are basically walking data drives. We upload all data to you, then wipe everything.
What about evac for any survivors?
Facts are, the station went dark. It was raided by the dominant militarized force in this territory. It's likely there won't be any survivors.
Kane, we're approaching the comms relay. It's heavily defended. Kane, we're approaching the comms relay.
I did not do that quick enough on that last one, so I'm actually going to start a little early. I need to go ahead and switch to the control core with the remote protocol and go ahead and take control over those two robots. And then we're going to kind of just lay down and wait, take out the robots on the upper floor and anyone's in the immediate doorway that can see you and can hit you from here. Slowly move up. I like to move up to this next floor, get my protocol override ready. It says link in progress. He should turn friendly any second. Yep, see, he's my robot now. And eventually he'll just shut down. Or he'll go down there to kill the enemies. Either way, you win. Or you win until they destroy him.
Let's go to work.
That wasn't too bad, now was it? Rip a head off a robot. Another unskippable
Get to
cutscene,
work on that
sadly.
relay. Make sure these sons of bitches can't talk to each other.
But it is what it is.
Kane, comms are coming down as we speak. Where are you?
Got eyes on the Black Station. It's swarming with 54 Immortals. Sending you an updated RP to your HUD.
On our way. We done here?
We're done.
Structure's unstable. Could break apart at any point.
This part's scripted, so you just gotta kind of wait for the building to fall.
Watch your step! You don't want bad weather to be part of your epitaph.
Relatively easy to navigate your way through the building.
Hard to believe people still live here.
And then you go into another scripted cutscene. And you kind of have to wait. See, I ran through it, but Hendricks, he's slow. So you gotta wait for his sorry slow ass.
They're still on site.
Keep my same loadout.
Worst of the storm hits.
What do you suggest?
I suggest we hit him before the storm does.
That sounds like a good idea. Now, too bad I can't sit back here and snipe. You can't actually do anything from back here, so you have to zip line in. Now, what you can do, though, activate your tactical implant, and you want to look for their robotics and take control over their robotics.
You got hostiles inbound, dead ahead.
Their grunts will have to reboot. Take them out while we have the chance.
And then you can sit back and slowly pick off the enemies. Whoa, hello, bullet. Surprised I'm still alive from that one. Again, we're gonna look for ideally 2 of their robots, but one of them will do for now. Slow and sure, we eliminate everything before moving up. And there are a lot of enemies here, so plenty to eliminate. Whoa, that was an RPG. Blast Zone, another accolade complete. Going to get ready for if something should go wrong, the material path with active camouflage ready.
Enemy warlord.
Reinforcements coming down the street.
Back to a nice high vantage point. And take a quick look at the enemy. You'll see that most of them are human, so we'll go to the chaos path because they don't have robotics. Warlord's the biggest threat. We're gonna throw up fireflies next, hopefully to distract the warlord. There are a couple enemies out there, so I'm not sure if they'll distract the warlord or not. In case they don't, well, never mind, we killed him, so yeah, that doesn't really matter now. That went easier than expected. Move up slowly. There's only one warlord, but there's usually other little hostiles. So we'll cast those fireflies, let them seek out any remaining hostiles, and resupply what we can. Just in case he was hiding here, but he's not.
Kane, we got eyes on the Black Station.
Okay. Let's find out what we're dealing with.
Pretty easy fight when you take it slow. It's only if you rush through things that you tend to die very quickly, and if you die very quickly, that's not good.
hell tore through here? Something left in a hurry. Kane.
Could be 54i grunt detonations.
Yeah, maybe if the doors were blown in. But they're blown out.
You don't have any hostiles in this section, so you can pretty much just run through it.
Get ready.
You will have hostiles coming up, so I recommend that you launch your Firefly Swarm before you go through the door, and then unload. No, 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 no. Bad grenade. We have a cutscene, but I'm going to skip it. Hopefully it doesn't glitch on me.
Holy fuck.
That was also one of those really gruesome cutscenes, so that's why I prefer to skip them, and it saves time since that was the end of the mission anyways. And that basically gets you through the In Darkness mission. Sorry, can't speak English straight today for some reason. But yeah, that gets you through it on realistic difficulty with only a few minor, injuries. There's a couple parts that you have to be very careful of that are a little tricky, but other than that, you get through it. You get all your rewards for XP and, In Darkness, mission completed, player card, and those are the other accolades that I got. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, comments, leave a comment. Otherwise, smash the like button and remember to subscribe.